Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Terminally Online podcast, episode number. I only have 5 fingers. Number 6. Can someone up 6? Yeah.
What's up, brother?
Got me, Miaowson. What's up, brother? Miaowson. We got Oob on. I don't actually know where I am for Jeremy recording, but there's somewhere. We have Beandip. He's above me, and Alex in the other corner. I wasn't here last week on the podcast, or some issues, but I hope it was a good one.
Some production issues,
yeah,
but it's fine.
Maybe
it's great.
Jeremy cut him out. Mason said so many slurs, cut him out.
Yeah, I was getting a little
he's too rowdy,
a little egregious. There's a PowerPoint presentation with some people, and I voiced my opinion a little too much, and
oh yeah.
We had to cut some people out.
Talk shit behind scenes, behind the scenes.
That happened
behind the curtain.
Yeah, just know if I know your face, that's all I'm gonna say.
Your name is coming out of my mouth, and I'm not saying good things.
Yep, I've only said good things about 3 people on this earth: Chuck Norris, Sabrina Carpenter, and Bodie.
What are the good things?
Nah, I can't say that. My lawyer told me I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. You can't even give it you can't allude to Sabrina Carpenter. There's a lot of good things you could be saying.
She is beautiful.
Easy cop out. Easy cop out.
She is beautiful.
I've never heard a single Sabrina Carpenter song.
There's no way.
I'm sure you've heard it.
Never.
You've definitely heard Espresso.
You've been in a Target. You've heard some music. I'm sure of it.
You think I go to Target? I'm not that rich.
Yeah, I listen to music. I go to Target all the time.
Yeah, you buy candles and shit. There's no way you don't buy
Target.
candles.
Talk about that.
Literally,
espresso.
Go to Target on midday after, in the afternoon when everybody's working. You will see just a crazy amount of single moms in there. It is insane.
Home goods. Also that.
People think you need to go to the bar. You need to go to Target. Okay, but that's where you pick up ladies.
How's he getting all this info for a man who doesn't go to Target?
Listen,
he just knows.
This shit ain't adding up.
He just knows. Interesting.
I did go in there a couple weeks, and I was very smitten, to be honest.
Because of all the beautiful ladies.
Yes, I was. I was like, wow, this is, and walk into H&M. I tell people when I walk into H&M, I find my wife 20 times in there.
They just don't know it yet.
Is it the same wife that you've been following around the whole time, or 20 different ladies?
She's my wife.
I don't have to follow Baby Grimm anymore. So
Baby Grimm, stand behind me. Sorry.
Stand behind me, Queen.
Dude, that whole saga got me a block from a lady on Twitter. So
which lady? Which lady? Leak.
That's kind of a W.
Which wife? Max, aka Scatizo.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be Baby Grimm.
No, what?
A different woman blocked you?
You would think.
Yeah, that was an understandable assumption.
I mean, yeah. So I hope people have learned a lot from the last podcast. I'd be curious to know if it worked. Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
It's because it's something you really have to work on for a while, really. And right now I'm working through some arbitration for a couple charges, and sometimes you have happy little accidents, but I'm just kidding. That is a joke. Sorry.
Most likely to go to jail. Still maintaining that reputation.
Yep.
That guy.
All right, but who's most likely to be a millionaire in this call?
Oob, maybe.
All of us, because the podcast is gonna blow up, and then we're all gonna be fucking.
And we're gonna act like we don't know nobody.
Yeah. Or we just buy lotto tickets.
I'm the Oprah Winfrey of podcasting.
So it seems weird.
Oprah Winfrey.
If you view one person that on a YouTube video that gets 500,000 views in a different channel, it feels like both of those channels make different amounts of money. So
I don't know.
I don't know how it works.
It depends on your CPM.
Yeah. How do you raise that?
You have to be. I think there's you have to be family friendly to some degree. I think, but there's also things with children's content on YouTube because you don't make any money from it now, even though you get 10x more views. I don't know what it is. It's kind of interesting, but I think you can't swear. You have to bleep out anything that's non-advertiser friendly, and then you make more money over time. As far as I
really?
know, I think so. It's
Shit.
'cause you get
Freaking
demonetized
awesome.
Oh
and stuff
shit!
like
I
that.
said shit.
Oh frick!
Oh shit! I said shit again. Oh shit!
There's also
Oh,
rules
shit!
for like being when you're not family friendly that like the first X amount of time of a video needs to be like clean.
Safer work.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
There's like there's weird little.
Wait, like the first 10
2
minutes?
minutes.
Yeah,
So the first
Oh.
2 minutes is the most important, as far as I know, because if you look at like any like streamers who like re-upload their VODs, they always blur the chat. You'll always know. You always wonder, why do they blur the chat? It's because the profanity filter from YouTube can read what everybody's typing, so it can get flagged by that. So I didn't even know that for the longest time, and I think it's just a safety measure that all the editors do, just so that they don't mess up their bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's little. I don't remember if it's the YouTube like algorithm for videos is public or not, but
I don't think so.
Not really, no. Like, that's why everyone always bitches about it, because, like, no one knows
Yeah.
exactly what it's looking for whenever it, like, pushes videos to people. It's like, some
Yeah.
days I'll get, like, insane videos, like, meme videos from 15 years ago, and then I'll get a video that was uploaded 6 minutes ago, and it has 7 views, and it's a 4-hour-long Minecraft playthrough, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I think that's actually a
no
new
idea.
incentive. They're trying to
Mhm.
promote new creators now.
Yeah.
I get a lot of
Yeah.
like.
Dude,
I
I get
listen
that
to
too.
a lot of music, and I get a lot of like new DJs or whatever that just 10 hours ago 10 views 10 subs that just show up
Mhm.
Yeah.
all the time. I listen because
Yeah.
I mean it's like, hey, I've never heard this person, maybe it's good and it works. But I think
Dude,
it can also go bad depending on.
I've been getting hella videos of people like de-rusting like old weapons and shit like that. And it's like an hour-long video of this guy just like dipping a rusty ass knife into vinegar. And it's I watch them. I end up clicking on them and watching them. I don't know why.
Do you think
There's
there's a
no
guy
sound?
who like dips it in Pepsi and then drinks it? There's got to be a guy like that.
Surely. Surely. I watched a
Gotta be like the shoe
2-hour-long
nice.
video. I watched a 2-hour-long video of these guys restoring a completely abandoned NSX car.
Ooh.
And there
I
was a
love
guy in the
those.
video. Yeah, and he kept every time he would like pull off a part, he would like kiss or lick the part, and I was like, that's fucking disgusting.
That's
Oh my
so
God.
weird.
It's so he's like, I got to do it with every car I rebuild, and I'm like, you don't. You really don't. You're gonna die.
So weird.
that remind me. Have you guys seen that meme of that guy that's like Venom inspired costume, and then he's just like in his drip and he's sticking his tongue out and like, oh god,
What?
we need to
No.
throw that
No.
up, Jeremy.
No,
We're throwing
gonna
that
need
up,
we're gonna need a
Jeremy.
direct link to that, because I don't know if Jeremy will be able to find that.
Don't worry, Jeremy. I'll get it for you in post.
Jeremy, pull that up.
Dude,
Jeremy,
Yeah,
Link-
the only one I
Jeremy-
know is that fucking the Miles Morales Spider-Man TikTok
Dude.
NPC was on Kai's stream.
Yes,
oh.
bro. I've been
Like,
watching that
all
the
day
last.
and night.
I've been watching that the last 5 days. It's crazy. I think yesterday was Kodak was tweaking out because he
was off
he
to
apparently
something.
he apparently threw a perk, like a Percocet, in the air and caught it in his mouth. And he's like, "That's a glitch with Twitch," and he's in the back just freaking out.
Oh my
He's in the back
God.
just freaking out, like tweaking, like full on tweaking, like making zero sense. So yeah, he was definitely high,
Dude.
but bro's
That's
racked.
so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god. He's been having so many people on. Well, he had Uzi on, didn't he?
Mhm.
Wasn't that
Yeah, that
like,
was first day.
recent?
That was
Yeah,
really cool
not
because he was
good.
like, Kai was like, hey, I'm 20% of this goes to charity, and Uzi like had a wad of money. He's like, here you go, put it towards
Yep. Yep. And then he started tweaking that Perry the Platypus might show up.
that.
What the hell? I need to tap into this.
And then he
All I
thought
know
the
is the
Undertaker was
Rosie.
coming in because he had John
Yeah.
Cena on his stream like a month ago. So he's like, he
Mhm.
put the Undertaker song on, and Uzi was like taking off all his shit. He's about to like go fight the Undertaker, and he just didn't come out. He's like, "Nah, I'll just fuck with you."
Dude,
That's
that's
pretty crazy.
awesome.
I heard the
Yeah,
new
man.
Lil Uzi Vert album from Mr. Anthony Fantano was not the best.
Dude, that guy doesn't like anything he listens to.
I
Yeah.
know.
also true.
It's
Has
crazy.
that guy rated anything like past a 9 or whatever? Like,
It's like maybe I don't really watch him often.
He only rates
but, like,
bad music a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
He
it'll be
rated
like,
the Kids See Ghosts album with Kanye and Cudi like a 10. I'm pretty sure, which was surprising.
Interesting. That is surprising. Like,
Yeah.
guy is so critical.
I mean,
I guess it's kind of his job, but like,
Yeah.
I think the thing is that he tries to be very unbiased, but I also don't think that's true.
I think it's impossible.
I don't think you
It's
can
like
be,
yeah.
Matt.
yeah. When it
I don't
comes to
think you should
music,
be
it's such an opinionated thing.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
Like,
have.
People
Like, your
aren't gonna agree
bias
with
is-
you.
I feel like your bias is what people watch. You know.
That's true. That's why people watch us, because we have opinions, and they.
I'm not
agree with
allowed to say a lot of them.
That's true.
We're just
That's
behind the
true.
scenes, like, you're not allowed to talk about this today, that
You know
today.
what? You're not even allowed to talk about how you're not allowed to talk about it. Jeremy, cut that out.
Yep. You're on a short leash, buddy. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn,
That's strike 2, and you're fucking out of here,
he's
little
leashed
boy.
up.
Whoa.
Oh, I mean,
What?
nothing.
I don't know.
Whoa.
I
Dude, I just called him little boy.
Dude.
Chill,
Dude, what the
chill.
Dude,
Shit.
bro, you know I'm Mormon.
Yeah, more men.
You're
Oh!
the obese Mormon Jake C or whatever the fuck your tweet was.
Okay, Jake C, where the heck was your like on that tweet? Come on, buddy. Get in the Thunderdome with Beandip.
The Thunderdome.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? That was
The
such an
Thunderdome.
impromptu thing because I was looking at like the base podcast, just like looking back, and it was like a recent one, and it was Jake C's like side profile. And he's like, I kind of look like the obese obese Mormon Jake C, and they just instant tweeted it with like no prompt, and he like fucked all the spelling of it, so he looks dyslexic as fuck, and that's what made it even funnier. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a
that's
very
not,
like
believe it or
quick
not.
one. Yeah.
That was a banger. Rare
I think
banger, uncontroversial Beandip tweet.
Yeah, people think I'm stupid because of my tweets.
Well,
There's no I am. There's no further explanation.
and your chats, and like when you talk, and like how you act, and
And your personality and like who you are as a person.
Just who you are.
Just fully insult it at this
and your,
point.
and
Like,
your
come on.
opinions, and your character,
and your upbringing,
stature.
and where you work, and
And your religious beliefs and
yeah,
let's just attack them on all fronts, guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
No, we love
actually,
Beandip.
We hate you. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a conflicting opinion. there, but-
Dude, all this- dude, look at the
I'm
script,
just
look
gonna
at
put the
script.
blanket. Put the blanket. Oh yeah, shit. No, I'm gonna put the
God.
blanket out. Obviously, we like Beandip, or else he wouldn't be on the podcast. But he does get a crazy amount of hate for being somebody who likes to, joke around a lot. So,
Yeah.
I
cut
don't
him some
think I
slack,
get that.
man. Cut him some
I
slack.
think I only get hate from women,
Cut my
and it
boy
makes
some
me
slack.
think, I wonder.
Just relax,
what
bro. It's not
I'm
that
not using
serious.
I'm not using
Go
enough
ahead.
beer, really, if you think about it.
Talk bad about Beandip one more fucking time.
More
You
fucking
have-
time. You don't
Oh,
need the knuckle
shit.
sandwich, all right?
Alex has a barbed wire for every person he's killed. He's got birthdays.
So
Wow,
that's
one,
true.
because it goes all around. Or is it? How
It
many?
was a
It
really
one,
fat
two,
person.
three?
Let me
Okay.
tell you. Wait, what did you say?
I said it was a really fat person, so you had to make it.
Oh,
long.
I was gonna say it was the unluckiest school ever.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Sorry.
Preach.
Was that too far? Jeremy, are we keeping that in?
Nah, I mean, fuck it. Who cares?
Wow.
This is
What up, Jeremy?
This is Terminally Online Unhinged episode.
Okay.
Well, at
I'm gonna
least
get
I
racist.
choose. You know, you got the Brits laughing with that one.
Yeah. Did they invent that joke, or was that an American person doing a fake British accent? Who knows?
Speaking of
Inventing the
Brits,
joke.
I tuned into a perp stream last night.
That
He's
guy's
literally
not
like,
British.
Why?
"Oh, fucking hell, get on this guy," and he doesn't. It looks like he doesn't even look at his chat. He just knows what they're saying. He's like, "Oh, you fucking stupid chat." He's the goat.
What the fuck is happening in my inventory right now?
What
Yeah.
the fuck is that? Shit like that.
I
It's a
actually,
vibe. He just
I've-
knows that his chat is calling him like some shit because it's always the same jokes. He just doesn't even have to read it. He just knows.
I've been indulging in the PvP streamers doing hardcore Ironmans.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, I watched Oda Block a little bit. I know,
Brother.
You were
I
yeah,
know.
Broser, you were tapping in.
but like I really think it's funny how all the PvPers start doing PVM, and it's like an entirely different game to them. But I feel like when PVMers switch to PvP, it's better. You know, it's less of a transition.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Well, you're applying your knowledge of the game into PvP, and generally speaking, when you go from PVM to PvP, you already know how like the game tick system works, and obviously, as you PvP at like a high level, you know that too. But I feel like there's more mechanics to PVM than there is to PvP, just like in 1v1 fights. Obviously, it's different in like because there's like multi and like if you're doing like different specs and stuff.
But I feel like
It's
there's
different.
more mechanics in PvP.
Well,
I don't know if you
there
guys would
aren't.
agree.
It's prediction and
Yeah.
like
It's-
optimal
It's
play.
like it's like chess. It's like reading your opponent in real time, while it not being turn based, because so it's even harder than chess, I would think. But it's on the same level of anticipation.
Is
I'm
it
telling
harder
you-
than chess? Andrea Botez, we need you on the pod to figure this out.
Andrea Botez, we put you on the thumbnail of the last podcast because we fuck with you heavy. Pull up.
Yeah.
What fucking? Let's get fucking Magnus Mitbo. Magnus? No, that's a rock climber. Fuck.
Magnus Carlsen.
I'm looking this
Magnus
up.
Carlsen on the pod, bro.
Let's get Magnus
Magnus
Carlsen in
Mitbo.
the PVM arena.
Oh,
Let's see if it's really comparable to chess. Let's see.
Is
Let's
it-
wipe that guy.
Do you guys
Fuck it.
remember when Group Iron Man came out and they just like had random people who didn't play RuneScape at all? Like,
Yeah, they had fucking like Mizkiv playing.
yeah, it's
and then
like
he stopped playing like halfway
Well,
through like his contract
Mizkiv's
was time or whatever.
been in the community, as an Ice Poseidon
Okay.
viewer and cameraman. So
Wait. Did Ice Poseidon play RuneScape?
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you
That's
didn't
where
know
he
that.
started, bro.
I thought he was a Call of Duty guy.
No.
No.
I mean, understandable with the way he talks, but
Oh, didn't he?
No.
Didn't he?
God
I
love
swear
it.
he had that one stream where like somebody got like assaulted in a camper, and like he
Yeah.
stopped streaming. Okay, that's
Mizkif was
guy,
the
right?
cameraman. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Andrea Botez, I know you're with Mizkif right now.
Wow.
I'm listen, I love. Never mind. Sorry.
Chess.
He loves
Don't
chess.
date that
And
guy. You have so
he-
many more options.
What the hell?
He might
This
love
guy's kinda
you.
Cool, I think.
You're the queen, and I'm the
Pretty
humble
chill.
bishop.
I don't know anything like about him at all, but like from like little clips that I've seen, he seems like he's
I think
Oh,
he's
yeah, I
grown a
know.
lot.
okay.
I think
Yeah.
he's.
I think
moved
he's done a
on,
lot
probably.
of. I think he's done a lot of growth. You know, everybody here, I think, has had an edgy past, at least online. And if not, then you've just not been online long enough. So
It's like, oh,
I've never said anything bad nor controversial.
cope.
that's lucky.
Did you guys know that Moist Critical has the biggest collection of monkey nuts on RuneScape? It's like-
Okay.
That is true. I have seen the video. It is quite up there. A lot of
yeah,
nuts.
anyways, moving on. Just to reiterate, I've never said or done anything controversial. But we don't have to like delve into that either. Like it's just
I grew up in COD trickshotter era. That's all I need to
Dude.
say
Like-
about that.
It's like,
That's
let's be
true.
honest, guys. Everybody has said something unsavory online. Okay, we don't need to pretend like
Except me.
we're better than anybody else. It's just like that's
I've
the
heard-
Better
reality
than
of the
everyone else.
situation.
I've
Mm.
heard the new
not my
Zombies
situation.
is pretty good, by the way. I don't know if you guys have played it yet.
I've been hearing good and bad things about it.
Yeah,
I don't want to
I don't know
pay
what
I
to
don't
think.
know.
90 Canadian dollars for Call of Duty.
90?
Yeah.
Wait, let me check
was-
the US price. That
it was
can't
on
be true.
Game Pass, I think, but
Yeah.
like even then, I'm not buying that shit, so I don't care. I'm not paying for
No
it.
thanks, buddy.
Dude, I don't know an
No,
Xbox.
thanks,
How am I
buddy.
supposed to use Game Pass?
It's for
Dude.
PC.
$70?
Yeah.
Am I fucking
Yeah.
made of money?
This shit better be made out of panda. $70.
Made out of Panda. What?
Yeah,
You gotta
it should
explain
be
that one.
fucking imported. This shit better be
Oh.
exotic.
Panda,
Oh.
panda.
I got bras and
Sorry.
Atlanta.
Wow.
Dude, it's a fucking quadruple A game. It's like it has to be expensive.
Is
Yeah,
it?
That's
I
how
mean,
they make
it's
their
the new
money. They have to
$70
churn it
price
out every
tag.
year, and they swap studios. They're like, all right, Infinity Ward or whoever the fuck it is now. I don't know.
You know what?
Is it Activision?
Activision is like
Or-
the whole everything, I think. And then there's
But then-
Treyarch,
Activision is-
Yeah.
Infinity
Treyarch is-
Ward.
hmm
I don't remember what the third one is.
I thought Infinity Ward got bought out by somebody, and then Treyarch still exists because Infinity Ward I thought got dissolved. But I
I
could be
think-
wrong.
That's not true. I think
Maybe.
they made. I don't remember. There was three, and then they all like came together at some point.
It's like the newest Modern Warfare was
Oh,
made by
yeah.
Infinity Ward, wasn't it? That was Infinity Ward.
The
I'm pretty
Modern
sure.
Warfare series has always been Infinity Ward,
Yeah.
and then Treyarch has always done the Black Ops.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's
Best
a third
ones.
one
BO2.
that existed and made some games like Infinity War. I think I could be wrong. It's like I could also use
I
my.
thought that was a movie.
I could also use the resources I have. Call of Duty Studios.
Jeremy, pull that up.
I just don't
that's
know
not
if
helpful.
a lot of work for Jeremy.
Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer's the other one.
Sledgehammer.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought it
who
was Hammer or something.
I just don't know of a good shooter
Hammer
that I'd
time.
want to play anymore because like my favorite shooter overall was Battlefield 4. And it's really hard to find a game like it. I mean, there was what's it called? The Roblox one.
Yeah,
BattleBit.
BattleBit.
BattleBit. Yeah.
That
But,
was
like,
fun for like
I
a
don't-
week.
Yeah.
And then it
I
was
just-
done.
I don't think there's many fun shooters right now because I like, for example, Apex. I love the gunplay of Apex and everything, but I don't always want to play a battle royale.
I don't really like battle royales. They've never been my cuppa.
The only battle
Some of them are
royale
fun,
that
man.
I've put thousands of hours into is H1Z1.
That was fun. That was a
Yeah.
good. It was like H1Z1 into PUBG was like probably the best era
Yep.
of battle royales
Yeah.
because it was boots on the
PUBG was
ground,
fun.
no bullshit. It was just like straight up like just fuck around. Even like
There's
in
no
H1Z1,
abilities. There's no
no,
nothing.
and like the physics were so janky in H1Z1. Like you could like
Mhm.
hit a rock and then your car would just fly, and
Yep.
everybody didn't care. Like obviously it sucked in the moment, but like you go back and you think of fondly of like, wow, that game was a piece of shit, and I loved it
Yep.
because it was an era. And
That's
I don't think
true.
people are gonna look back on like a Valorant now and be like have the same kind of view, obviously because we're older now, but
Mhm.
somebody younger might. I don't know. But it's kind of weird to think about.
I loved it when I was 12 years old and my 23-year-old unemployed teammates were kissing over my, like,
Excuse
I
me.
don't know.
Average Valorant
Dude.
experience.
Why are you talking about Mason and I like we're not here?
uh,
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think that like time frame was definitely like an era, like you said. Like I don't know. It was just so much fun. I don't even like battle royales, but I loved fucking PUBG. Like I don't like Fortnite and like Apex and shit nearly as much. Like they're okay. I'll pick them up and play them if I'm like super bored. But
Dude, my stepdad, like, I would walk into the living room and he'd be like, yeah, I'm about to get this win on PUBG on his phone. And, like, even he
Recently?
played
Dude,
PUBG.
PUBG Mobile was
No,
so
a few years
lit,
ago.
bro.
Yeah,
Unironically, I played it a few times, and like people on there were so fucking bad. It was awesome.
well, he was
It
very
was
high
awesome.
elo because he'd be like, okay, so when the ring's like this, you want to be around this area. And, like, he would be like bush camp
the
dad
plan.
a little bit.
yeah.
Bush
Yeah.
camp. Dad,
Also,
that's a
also,
throwback.
fuck that guy. Fuck Bush Camp Dad. That guy just milks his viewers. He has to use his stream on 24/7, and then he goes to work and he ignores them all, and he sits in a fucking bush and he
That's my
wins,
goat.
and I hate him because he's so good. Fuck. Sorry,
That's my goat.
I
That's
just crashed
envy.
out.
That's
Yeah,
real life
that's-
envy being
That's
displayed.
envy.
It's
No
like
pride right there.
you
Just-
could
I
have
hate that guy.
7 you could have 7 Twitter accounts reposting memes making thousands of dollars right now. Like, get in the grind set.
Dude, you sound like OSRS memes. You should also sell a $200 hoodie and
Not delivered.
lie about illness online so you can make more money off
Mhm.
of viewers.
It's like I
Mhm.
think the new wave now though is just uploading fucking just illegally. I think uploading clips of shows and movies to TikTok and never actually finishing.
Oh yeah.
Never finishing
Dude,
the
God
entire
bless to
thing.
those people.
And never naming it. Never naming
Th-
what show
those
it comes
those people are the only reasons I've watched The Big Bang Theory.
The-
from.
Bazinga.
Bazinga.
Yeah.
Dude, wait, isn't Sheldon kind of just like Sketch?
what?
They're kind of like the same guy. Like
Yeah, it's-
Bazinga, fucking. I don't know. You said Bazinga and it gave me Sketch vibes. Maybe it's because you put up your finger.
Oh, my friend met Sketch in Japan.
Oh yeah.
That was
That
a
was-
crazy crossover.
I know. I
What the
literally
hell?
like I asked him, "How's your trip in Japan?" He's like, "Good. I just hung out with Sketch." And I'm like, "Who's that?" Because I don't know who Sketch is. And then
How
he sent
dare
me
you.
a picture with Sketch, and I'm like, "Oh." And then I think I asked Oob like, "Who's Sketch?" And he explained to me. Apparently, like Sketch like couldn't read any Japanese or like didn't know where to go. Like
Mhm.
was about to miss his plane, and my friend who can read and speak Japanese, he's by the way doesn't watch anime. I don't know. He just liked Japanese,
Base.
Okay.
Okay.
but
I don't know how
He's
that was
flexing.
relevant to the situation at all.
well, I feel
By
like
the way, not a weeb.
yeah, I feel like I just have to colloquially like people who learn Japanese are associated with like being a weeb and or other things I won't say. But yeah, so he like had to like read his ticket and everything, and they just hung out, and then he got on his plane. I was like, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So I got friends in
From-
high places. All I'm saying. You know?
From what I heard him talk about was that they just got drunk every day, so he had no idea where he was going at the time. So
Oh,
your friend clutched it
That's
up.
real shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's real shit.
We're the reason. I'm inserting myself into this. We're the reason Sketch is still alive. You're
We.
welcome.
I helped.
I'm attached to my friend, so that's we. That's us. So
My friend did teach me how to say McDonald's in Japanese.
McDonald's?
are you gonna
Yes.
say
What is it?
It's gonna McDonald's.
That had to be racist.
Yeah,
nah. I don't. It's like when you say it, I don't know.
Yeah, there's something, I don't know. It feels like there's anger and hatred behind when you say
Well,
that.
he says like there's English words that like countries use, and in Japan, like if you say the English word to a Japanese person who also uses the English word, they won't understand you. So he says just add an "oo" at the end, and they'll know exactly.
That
what you're
has to
talking
be
about.
racist.
That's
That's
definitely
what-
Definitely racist.
It's not.
I
It's
don't-
not, bro. He says you have to say it within their accent, and they'll understand.
Yeah, I know that that's a thing, that like when you're speaking Japanese, if you don't talk in the same like inflection as them,
Yeah.
it makes it harder for people to understand,
Mhm.
especially if you're not like fluent.
Oh. Speaking
Oh.
on that, there was this crazy thing that just came out. If you guys know who Quackity is, there's a
Yeah.
new like translation tool that he just developed. I guess he used it in his like Minecraft server or whatever. But there's
I've
like
been
a
seeing that on
direct
Twitter.
Yeah, there's a direct translation tool that you can use with people in real time, like on stream and also like in IRL. So like with somebody who's not natively speaking English, it will auto translate it for you like within 5 seconds, and you can have conversations with people who don't even speak your native language now, like through Twitch or through streaming, or I guess you could use it online. Like you can use it in Zoom calls for like business.
Mhm.
Like you can do like so much
Ooh.
shit with it, which is crazy because
Yeah.
I thought he's gonna be like, it's gonna be $20, but I think it's open source, so I don't know.
Quackity. That's interesting.
Yeah, Quackity.
That's really interesting. I know, because like before, I remember when I used to work like service jobs and stuff, I would have to use like the fucking, what's like the real time Google Translate type shit where like you could take a picture of stuff and it would like translate it back to you. And that shit sucks. So I wonder how much
Yeah.
better it is than like that.
Like
kind
you
of
could like
thing.
you'd speak into like the mic and then it would like auto translate for you. Yeah. It seems like
yeah.
it's more adaptive. Although I wonder, like with slang, how often it would break, which is what I was thinking when I read it, because like you'd probably have to speak pretty proper, and like you just wouldn't be able to speak slang because the people wouldn't understand.
Yeah,
Like,
imagine hitting
colloquially.
on a lady from a different language, and you'd be like, "Oh man, I want to see that ass, pop that pussy," but you'd be like, "I want you to display your vagina." And then,
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
Hey Siri, how do you translate? Please, 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 please. No, Siri, stop, 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 stop.
it actually turned on.
It started to pick it up.
What do you want,
Yeah.
sir?
I'm gonna watch this about the translation thing. It's funny because the older you get, the more you're like, "Damn, I wish I would have learned this language when I was younger. Why didn't I use all that time?" And but I realize, as an American, it's like, well, who speaks American English? Canadians are a bit different. I think they speak French, but so like it's crazy because
What does that have to do with anything?
I mean,
I was always confused why everything was in French in Canada, even in like the non like mandatory requirement for like speaking French territories.
It's just like
I guess
a law that everything needs to be printed in
Oh.
both.
is it because it the capital is it Montreal or no?
Ottawa.
Ottawa?
What was
I
your
don't know.
question?
I don't know.
What was your question?
Well, my initial question was just like, why is everything in French if
Oh.
you're not required to speak French in your in your province?
It's just like I don't know, the way Canada is everything is French is the second language, and
Mhm.
because there's an entire province that is mainly French speaking, it is a requirement that like everywhere should have both, because I mean, and it's not like
Okay.
the end of the world to do that, but also I know any airport you go to, whenever someone tries to talk to you in Canada, they're gonna say hello, bonjour, because they don't know what your main language is.
You
Got
should say
you.
both of them back. Hello, bonjour. Hello, bonjour. So then they have to say their next sentence in both English and French.
You are literally just a terrorist, I think, at that
Yeah.
point.
You know
Don't
what
say that.
sucks is
Don't
when
say
you-
you're that at the airport.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, bro. My bad.
Okay, when I speak Spanish to people, and I know I'm very white presenting, and that's because I'm white, but they will. I will say perfect English to them, and they'll just respond. Or I'll say perfect Spanish to them, and they'll respond in English. So I'm done, bro. I'm just gonna speak English to everybody.
Are you
I mean-
are you also assuming people like will like know how to speak Spanish? Because like that's not always the case too.
No. When
Or
you
are they
have
like
interactions-
previously speaking Spanish to
Yes.
somebody? Okay.
Also,
okay,
I
so that's
ask
the
if it's okay if I
context.
speak Spanish. You
Okay.
always
Because
speak
that could have been
like,
bad. That could have been really
yeah.
bad.
No, for me, you always speak English to people until it gets to a point where English isn't really helpful. And you can kind of go in between, back and forth. There's a lot of ways to communicate. But I always ask. I'm always like, do you mind if I speak Spanish to you? So, you know,
Yeah.
and I mean, obviously people always say yes. It's like, oh, this guy, you know, wants to help out. So, and it's fine. And people don't have to respond in Spanish to me. And sometimes they do. And I like, it's too quick, so I can't translate it or know what they're saying. And so like, it's fine. I just, sometimes when I just feel like some people are like, oh, this guy doesn't really know how to speak Spanish. I'm like, well, I don't, but I'm trying.
I think it's important that you're learning in a practical environment too, because most people when they learn on like a Duolingo or something, you're not going to get like the appropriate like timing of anything. You're not going to say it right. And I think I learned from listening to active speakers like in school for a long time, and I'm better at listening than obviously speaking it, because that's generally how most people are when they learn languages. But you can pick up a lot just from listening and then kind of interpret it, and then like getting feedback immediately from somebody who is a native speaker, then you will learn how to make those connections like long term.
Mhm.
And the older you get, the harder it is to learn another language. So it's good to always be like buffing yourself on things. So I think it's good that Beandip is doing that, because he's actually actively learning.
That's
Not to
true.
glaze you, but
How do you do the
Laser.
I know a lot of people who actively try to learn another language go out of their way to live in those cultures, because it is just way easier to constantly be experiencing the other language rather than
immersion.
yeah, you're just always soaking something up, you know. Someone picks up something from the grocery store and they say, you know, how much is this? And then it locks in like, oh, how much is this? Like seeing it firsthand, always being in that environment and learning it, it's like it's way better than just like I don't know how many people use Duolingo, but I feel like most people who use it don't actually learn anything. They just do
Yeah,
their little
no.
daily app and say, I learned how to say toilet in Japanese, and then they
there is a culture where it's like, I'm a native speaker, and like they're actually not. Maybe to flex or whatever. They
Mhm.
want to be a polyglot one day. I think it's good to just learn things in a small amount, and then just like see what works best with you, because everybody's
Mhm.
different.
of
So
course.
yeah.
you
It's
might
not
be
like I
better at
need
one
to-
language than another, but
I'm never gonna write a book in Spanish, unless it's a love letter to some amiga out there. But
mi
Yeah.
chica.
La
te amo.
biblioteca.
Te amo.
hey, that's a riz.
Guys, can we keep it English? I don't know this language.
Yeah, sure.
I said
Yeah.
4 words.
Are you making fun of me?
Can you speak French?
I
Mason?
could.
I can. No.
Bonjour.
Parlez-vous
So
français?
when
Try
they
to think
say
about it.
hello,
Trying to
bonjour,
convert from English to French in his head before he could answer.
I can read French at a okay level. I cannot have
Yeah.
a conversation in French.
Mm.
do your parents speak French?
Nope.
Oh. What do they speak?
Not to me.
Good one. Its own language. Oh man, we gotta learn some of that.
I said, I don't know. I haven't heard their voices in years. GG.
That's fucked.
Beandip, my parents
Yeah,
are
you
dead.
guys. Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm
Oh.
kidding.
well, you said your dad was
No.
dead.
My
Oh,
dad's
never
not
mind.
dead. I don't know where
No,
he
that
could
was
be actually.
that was Alex's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad's
Oh
dead.
yeah,
Alright.
sorry.
My dad.
It's okay. We
Alright.
can keep laughing.
My dad could be dead.
Sorry.
I
You
got
asked me
a Facebook message recently from someone I don't know. I don't even open Facebook like ever, but it was like, "Have you seen your dad?" I haven't talked to my dad in 16 years. So
Did you respond with that?
No, I didn't respond at all. Cause I don't know. It's not my place to
You
respond.
should have been like, you should have answered like 7 days later and been like, sorry, he was in the shower.
So I was hanging with my dad. What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and him were just shooting some hoops at the.
Yeah, we
park.
decided to rekindle.
Dude, has anyone had that moment where like they're in middle school and they make a your mom joke to somebody and they're like, "Yeah, actually, my mom's dead," and it's like,
Dude,
Yes,
I did
dude.
that.
My
I
best friend
I
in
did
real
that.
life did that.
did he do that to you every day though?
No, he would do it to other people, like at his school, and then he would tell me about it, and then we would laugh. I was at his mom's funeral. I knew his mom was dead. So he knew that if I was making your mom joke, he knew that I was making fun of his dead mom.
Do you want to know a peak unfunny moment for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And not reading the room. So my grandma recently died, and I said that to my dad, and not thinking about it.
Oh.
Yeah. I said, your mom, like at like dinner.
Oh.
I was like, your mom. It was
Oh
so
my
bad. It
God.
was so bad.
Dude,
Guys,
That's okay.
I'm the reason my parents are divorced. So
I
there you
think
go.
I wonder what my most embarrassing moment. One of them was my sister and I, my stepsister and I were eating dinner with my family, and yes, I have a stepsister. Get it out of your system, but
Dude, no
Anyway,
one said
she-
anything or reacted.
Nice.
Why would
Nice.
anyone say or do anything?
I'm
Is she
dating,
single?
bro. Oh, I'm gonna go on a limb and say probably. No offense, but she
That's
she,
weird.
No offense.
she was like eating salmon. She's like, "Oh, can I eat the skin on the bottom?" I was like, "No, it'll give you cancer." And then and I was like, "And you'll die." And then my grandpa got really mad. And apparently, like a month ago, he got diagnosed with cancer and didn't tell anybody.
Oh.
And I was like, "Fuck."
Was it because he
Dude,
ate
it's
the
kind of-
bottom of the
that's kind
fish?
Dude, it's
Sorry.
like that's kind of his fault, you know? Like that joke wouldn't have happened if he just told them.
Well, I don't really exactly remember what happened, but I that was pretty bad. That was
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah, that's pretty
Um,
embarrassing for you, huh?
Yeah, it was. I felt very bad.
Bro.
Sorry. I'm in
Um,
go mode today.
I think my most embarrassing moment is I was playing in a jazz band and I took a solo and I was just soloing. I was going "Ba-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-da" on the trombone, but I wasn't counting and I carried over and like the director had to like tell me to sit down and everything in front of an entire crowd and I was like, "Fuck." That was really bad.
Ooh.
That's probably what makes me cringe the most a little bit. Yep, that.
The most a little bit, or like a
Yeah.
lot, not that much.
The
Just
problem
like-
is,
Like fumbling in public.
yeah, I talk about all these cringe moments. Like that's my most cringy moment, and then like 10 others come to mind, and I'm like, holy shit, what's wrong with me? So like I can't really
Shit.
like another
Mo-
one was. So I went to my sophomore year. I went to our all-state band, and I was talking to my director like, yeah, what do I bring to wear? And he's like, yeah, just bring just bring dress clothes, just bring slacks and a shirt. I was like, okay, will do. So I bring black slacks and a white dress shirt, and I bring a tie just in case. And we go to this, we rehearse, we go back to our hotel, we come back the next day in our attire, and I roll up, I'm in my white shirt, my black pants. Everybody is all black. Almost everybody's wearing all black. And I'm like, did we not get the memo here? And my stepdad bought the video, so we still have the video of it. Ugh, so bad.
Ooh,
I was
not
actually
good, buddy.
watching this back with Beandip, and we were double checking to see if the white shirt he had on, he was actually wearing it, and he was. But there was also another guy in the back who also did it, so he wasn't alone.
Oh.
I wasn't alone.
Ooh.
I
So
also
shout
had
out
a
that guy.
fade, bro. I had a sick fade
Yeah.
Me,
in that video.
me and Alex had an awkward. I don't remember if we talked about this on the other episode. Me and Alex had an awkward dress code situation when we went to Alfie's wedding.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't remember this.
Okay,
What
so
happened?
TwitchCon 2022. We get invited to go on a party bus. Me and Alex, you know, we don't really know anything other than, do you want to go on a party bus? It's $40. Okay, sure. Yeah, that sounds fun. Little do we know, we show up in shorts and t-shirts and fucking like little, you know, we were wearing San Diego beach clothes basically. Little do we know, everyone's pulling up in suits and dresses. We're going fucking for a 2-hour drive to Alfie's wedding.
A little
Yeah.
2-hour drive.
Yeah, just a little 2-hour
Yeah.
little. It was on a party bus. That did happen, but
That didn't
Yeah.
have AC.
Yep.
It was awful.
Yeah, it was so fucking hot.
bad.
I also heard there was a emotional terrorist holding the aux hostage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a guy who
Was
thought
not
he was
playing
better than
bangers.
everyone and was not.
Someone,
putting on
someone
there.
send me the name of this person.
I'll never
No.
forget that
Mm.
the exact moment that I'm talking to fucking Zelly Pancakes and I listen and I hear fucking a cover of Wet Ass Pussy
Oh,
by Zayn Hijazi or whatever his name is. And it's just like a piano chorus choir cover of WAP playing on this fucking party bus, and it was the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
That
'Cause
sounds like
first
some-
off, why the fuck would you play that on a party bus where people are like drinking
Yep.
and fucking dancing on a fucking stripper pole at the back of it and shit? It's like, what are you doing? Someone
literally
please beat the fuck out of this guy.
yeah. That's a tone deaf moment. That's really
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
It was awful.
Piano
worst thing
cover
ever.
with a stripper pole. Yikes. Yeah.
Bad comms.
Yeah.
Bad comms.
Bad comms.
That was an experience, especially being there and being the only ones who weren't like dressed up at all.
Yeah.
Was it literally only you two?
That weren't like dressed. I
That
think
weren't dressed
up?
basically,
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Literally
you guys were
everyone
like
else
wedding
was wearing-
crashes.
It's it's
Literally,
not like
that's what
it's
it
not like
felt like.
one of you was alone though. So at least you had that
Yeah.
together.
True.
That's
just-
pretty cute.
Yeah, but it's just, you know, when you show up and everyone else is in like button-up shirts and slacks and dresses
Yeah.
and shit like that, and then we're sitting here wearing a
Cargo
t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, fucking and shorts.
shorts and fucking cargo pants and like not wear. You know, we're like, let's party, guys. I don't want to get too hot, so I'm wearing some not so fucking
Oh,
hot clothes.
I thought this was a beach wedding. I thought this was a beach
No.
wedding. But
No, it was
no,
in a
that would have been
fucking
your
venue.
cop out. That would have been your cop out. So I'm saying.
No,
Yeah.
it was in a
No, I-
fucking. It
it's
was
like,
in a
I wish.
church.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh.
my dad's second marriage, literally nobody wore. I don't think anybody wore dress clothes. We all just wore shorts and a shirt and stuff. And
That's pretty based.
See, but that's if that is the dress code or there is no dress code, like that's stated, then I think it's fine.
oh,
Yeah.
God, I just
But it just
okay.
everyone else, like I had to walk up to Alfie, shake his hand, introduce myself, and I'm at his wedding
Yeah.
while wearing a fucking long sleeve shirt and shorts.
I'm wearing a shirt
I
that
remember-
says "fuck you, dumb bitch" on it, and
Yeah. I fucking hate married ass bitches. I'm wearing a t-shirt with just slurs from top to bottom. And I have to say, hey man, my name's Alex.
What's your profession? Oh yeah, I'm a middle school history teacher.
Dude.
Oh, a history teacher at my middle school. Like, I forget. We called him Mr. Crotch because he like always
This
was
is just
scratch.
not going where I think it's gonna go.
Like he always was itching his balls. Like it just in front. He'll be talking to you. He'll be standing next to your desk. He'll just be like rubbing it, and it was really weird. But one time somebody he was showing somebody's grade or showing them something on a website or something, and like somebody saw porn on his computer like at school. Like yikes, dude. And like
I respect the bravery, unironically.
Mhm.
I remember a lot of teachers going through school that would just stare at girls' chests too, and I'm like, these are kids.
I don't respect that bravery.
that is
Dude.
a yikes moment.
I remember at my high school, like, just like you could tell who like out of the teachers were creepy and who weren't, and for some reason, all the creepy teachers were always in sports. They were always coaches and everything.
Ugh.
I mean,
That's awful.
It's like
like girls and boys sports.
it's like not to like make it in anything, but if you really were a creep who wanted to creep on children, you would do
That
it.
would be the
in-
logical choice.
That would be the logical choice because they're wearing
True.
less.
Yeah. And we're
True.
thinking from a purely
So-
logistical standpoint, of course.
Yes, but
Yeah.
it's
it
weird that
ice
it's
cracking?
very often.
The ice cracking with all the tiptoeing going
Yeah.
wrong.
There's a teacher. What did you say your teacher's name was, Beandip?
We called him
Mr.
Crotch.
Crotch.
Mr. Crotch. Okay, so we had a guy in my middle school before I moved, and they called him Dick Nosack because his last name was like something related to that, but his first name was Richard, so they called him Dick Nosack, and he also had a bum leg, so everybody thought he had no sack.
That's pretty
There was
good.
a substitute teacher in my school that we just called Forehead.
Oh, that's so
That's
rude.
sick.
I'd rather be
Oh.
this Dick
He was
No
bald,
Sack.
and he just had, dude, I'm telling, Jimmy Neutron, bro. Straight up,
Uh,
Jimmy Neutron. Like, but
it's
the hair
actually
is his
sodium
skull
chloride.
instead.
Damn.
And like, I remember distinctly, there was this one day in my English class, so we had him, and there was an other kid named Alex, not me. I would never do something like this. And he had a laser pointer, and he was getting into arguments with the teacher. And then whenever he would like walk away, he'd point the laser pointer at the back of his head, and like while he was talking at the front of the class, he pointed at his forehead.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
he got kicked out of that class pretty quickly, but it was really funny while it was happening.
Definitely a
as a kid.
different guy.
I
feel
wouldn't
bad
laugh
for
at that in the
substitute-
current day because obviously that's not funny at all. Making fun of a poor teacher.
I feel bad for teachers and substitute teachers these days, bro. Like, there are kids these days. are
Kids
so
suck.
bad.
It is
It
rough
sucked.
these days.
Dude, I used to want to be a teacher at one point, and then as I started to go
What?
further and further through high school, I was like, because I genuinely thought I was like, I could be like the coolest, most chill, awesome fucking teacher. I'd be the teacher that like people would come back for like after graduating. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But then like once I went through high school, I was like, I think I would just rather put a gun in my mouth than sit around these fucking teenagers all day.
It's
What do
like
you
too
think-
morbid, and like think about like TikTok culture now. Like all the kids would just like bully you, and you'd be
Yeah.
like on TikTok, like, "Oh, they're making fun of me. This is fucked." Like,
Yeah.
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 Not that you'd be
Instead of-
looking
I
at
saw-
your kids-
Dude, I
kids in
literally
your
saw a
class with
TikTok like that. I saw a TikTok like that of where a teacher, he was like, it was after school or whatever, and he said, my last class of the day, we're passing around a note. So I intercepted it, and I decided to read it because I love my job. And then he opened it, and it was just an entire page of them fucking roasting him. Like saying he looked like a fucking buck-toothed duck and shit, just stupid shit. Like, I think I'd rather, yeah, it's just that I would go fucking insane.
Huh.
That
I
would be
go
so
so
bad.
fucking insane. If I had to read a note of like my students just fucking roasting the ever living shit out of me, my friends already do that enough to my face. I don't need people to. I don't need kids. I don't need kids doing it behind my
Listen,
back.
man,
too.
you get used to it. I've gotten used to it.
What do you mean? No
Yeah.
one even calls you Mr. Crotch, probably.
Probably.
I was gonna
You
ask,
you could be him.
what would my like joke teacher name? What would that be? I already have one for Alex.
You're gonna have to cut this part out, Mr. Stupid Fucking. Sorry.
Hold on, let me pull out the list.
You're gonna have to call this one out. I think Alex's would be Mr. Retard.
Dude.
What the fuck? No, dude, I'd be Mr. Lit.
Mr. Lit. Are you passing
Mr.
out
Lit.
Galaxy
And I would
gas?
Mr.
teach.
Not-
I would teach. I would guess what class I would teach. One guess.
Mr. Lit. Chemistry.
I
That's a
hate
good
you.
guess.
Was it? Was it?
English
Chemistry?
literature, man.
Oh.
Oh,
shut up, nerd.
Oh.
Shut up, nerd.
What the fuck?
How
This fucking
Oh.
sucks.
Oh.
See, this is why I don't
I
need to
love
know. My friends
literature.
do
I'm
it enough
Mr.
to my
Lit.
face, bro.
Alex would
Shut
probably.
My
up.
friends do it enough to my face.
Alex would
Epic
probably do
sauce
that.
class.
Yeah,
Elite.
you'd be Mr. Out of Touch for how bad of a name Mr. Lit is.
Dude,
I
we're
would go in
bringing
front of my
Lit back.
class. I'd be like, "What's good, Bloods?" And everybody would be like,
Yeah, and
"What?"
then you get sent to the principal's office and you lose your job and they
Yeah.
give
Yeah,
you a
there you
cardboard
go.
box. They say
Day
pack up your
one,
stuff.
you're not even in class with the kids. You fucking say that in the fucking teacher's lounge the 3 days before school starts.
Go up to Mrs. Kowalski. What up, blood? Yeah, you can't.
What up,
be
my
doing
slime?
that. What up, slime burger? Yeah, you can't be dressed like that.
I need to report to the office.
In between
Yeah.
classes, yo, how was it like out in them streets all the last
Yeah.
90 minutes?
I'd be like on the hallway. I just What's up? You know, like,
I pull up on the square block
Dude,
with my name plaque out front of it.
People will call you a cop.
I know, dude. Yeah, like, hey, kids, are you smoking any marijuana bloods?
I could so see Beandip being the security officer at a school. Just saying.
What the heck, dude?
Do you kids have any
Or the
fentanyl?
janitor. You could have the keys to the city.
I
I
feel
would be
like
the
I give
janitor. That'd be
janitor-
sweet. I'd be
I think I have
fucking
janitor
mopping it up.
energy.
Think about it. You got access to everywhere. Okay.
You need to
Dance
access
parties at night
everywhere
because
in a
nobody's
kid's
there.
school.
Okay, well, that's not what I'm saying. It applies more to Beandip in that case, but like,
Whoa! Wow, you actually got Mason to belly laugh there.
That's
Damn.
rare.
Is it?
Pat
So
yourself on the
let's
back.
let's stay away from schools, guys.
No, you need to stay away
I'm
from
never in a
school.
You
school.
need to stay away.
I live.
wait,
I
wait,
literally
wait.
live.
Oh, wait.
I
Never
live
mind,
like
never
right next to one.
mind.
I
You're
can.
not open.
I hear kids playing like.
Dude, don't say
sometimes.
that.
I'm not even kidding. Like, it's not. This is not a joke. I live right next to school. And it's,
Dude, you're digging a hole, and we're trying to get you out. of
there's
it.
no hole.
It's
I'm just.
getting worse. Stop making it a reality. That's true. I live next to the school, but I don't do anything because I'm a normal
Us
guy. and
earlier-
I hear them
us
playing
earlier-
outside, but it's fine. Sometimes they get the recording, but it's all good.
Yeah, us earlier. Yeah, I mean, theoretically speaking, if you were, you'd want to be as close to them as possible. You want to be a teacher.
Oh my
Tiptoeing
gosh,
on the
that's
ice
right
right
because of
there.
the sports. Coach.
And where would you live? Where would you live? Just
Actually,
saying.
I live.
Probably near
I
the
live.
school.
I live right next to a retirement home. So yeah, I'm taken.
Bro's min-maxing, going from top to
taking,
bottom.
taking what?
Mrs. Winslow, you know who you are. He's taken.
Oh,
Get my.
are we
will
not going to
sorted
make a
out.
joke about how he could still go to school for the old people and young people? Bro's like,
pulling up
kids,
for,
I'm here for the
oldies
teachers
night."
too.
Yeah.
It's so fucked. Sorry, Beandip. Beandip's not.
Oh, no, all
Probably.
good.
Guys, it's just jokes. It's just jokes.
I'm also a registered voter.
Whoa.
Okay, cut out
Because-
the part where he said voter.
Yeah, we gotta cut that out.
Put a censor, the SpongeBob dolphin censor when they're saying swear words.
Yeah, we gotta put that in.
Today is election day, so we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
You won't
Yeah.
be seeing me.
Well, we can't deport you. You're fine, bro.
I mean,
Dude,
I'm gonna deport myself. Fuck it. I'm
deported.
mailing myself in a box.
I mail
You know those
myself
guys?
in a box.
You know those guys who like do the fake videos where they're like, I mailed myself in a
Yeah.
box or whatever to go to like whatever. It's like,
Dude,
do you think somebody
I
actually
fell
tried
for
doing
one
that
of
after seeing
those.
that, like some kid?
oh,
Oh,
probably.
absolutely, dude. I fell for one of those.
I feel like
once.
the thing is like
What?
those
They're
are
younger,
so
of course.
fake, and the way
Thought
that
it
they
was
make their
real.
boxes are so fake. When a kid just gets a cardboard box to do it, they don't have any plan. They think that
That's
they
true.
think that you actually leave a cardboard box out on your front porch, and the mailman says, "Oh, I should take that and put it in my truck." Like that's just not how that happens.
Yeah.
Like
Damn, this box is heavy. You're gonna need the dolly out.
Unless,
Yeah,
there.
you pick up-
unless your dad's like a UPS driver, then maybe.
Unless,
it.
hypothetically, going back to the last one, if you wanted to adopt kids,
huh?
you'd probably want to work for UPS.
Dude, I'm not
I think
working
that's a
at
very
UPS.
niche use case that would never happen in your line of duty.
So why'd you
But,
become a UPS driver?
Have
Dude,
you ever like received a package from a UPS or Amazon driver and they just look like they're like 1 inch away from death? They're like, okay, I gotta go. Like I could not work
Yeah.
that job. Like in
It's
the
like
summer.
that job would be miserable. I worked in a FedEx warehouse for a day and a half.
Good choice.
You went
Like,
back
even
the
that-
second
Good choice
day,
on
bro.
that.
Hmm?
You went back that second day? Damn.
I went back the second day because I was like, man, I just got this job. Like, should probably like stick with it. And
One
then
more.
I took my lunch break on that day and I went home.
You didn't
Beast.
tell them anything? You're just like,
No, I just never went back, never called them. I would get like emails and calls. And they would leave voicemails like, hey, just asking if you're coming back. No. I'm not even giving you that courtesy. I'm a piece of shit.
Guys, he's a salaried employee.
Of the government. True. I have a
Yes.
government job now.
That's true.
What can you
He's-
do? You know?
Yeah,
He's
he's
been
part.
working
He's
there
part of the federal unit.
Working there for the past
mhm.
2 years.
Yeah.
Good job
Yeah.
for Alex.
He's a full-time Brighter Shores content creator now.
Oh yeah, with Brighter Shores coming out tomorrow or whatever it is. You guys are not stopping the RS3 GIM, right?
Hell
No.
no. I don't really care about
Hell
that
no.
game. I'm already playing an
I'll-
Iron Man on this game. Why do I need to play it on that one?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I'll try that game in like 2 weeks. Let me get to the point where I don't really have to play this game to like progress, and maybe then I'll try it.
Yeah.
I thought you just
Do you-
opened loot boxes for XP.
No.
Dude, you can't do that on Iron Man.
Do you think they released RS3 GIM to try and compete with like Brighter Shores release to
Mm,
keep
I don't
people
think
on the
so.
game?
nah.
I don't know
I
what the
don't think so
draw
at
is
all.
like for that, but
I think that RuneScape 3 GIM has been a thing that's been wanted for years.
Since
like,
since the old school one was talked about.
yeah.
oh really?
Like
Yeah.
yeah,
They
that's
were
when I
supposed to
want. I
release
was
at
like,
the same time. Supposed to.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah, and like, cause I remember I was like cheesing, bro. I was so stoked because RS3 GIM sounded a million times more fun than any Iron Man mode on old school even, and like, and then I got fucking pushed back, and I was just so depressed. But now we're
They
here.
pushed that hairline
I-
back.
What has
Push
been the
back,
best part
man.
of your playthrough besides your friends?
The fact that
Um,
we get to do things as friends and it's fun.
Yeah, just the fact that there's so much group content. Every day we all group up together and we do a boss slayer test together, and it's been lit.
Hmm.
Oh,
It's awesome.
It's like
Yeah.
we're like I've been watching a bunch of streamers who all do it, and like obviously it's more efficient to all split up and do your own little things, and bring back X stuff to the group. But a lot of them don't even bring back X stuff to the group. They just kind of all do their own things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And the way that we've been playing is 2 of the people in our group haven't really played RuneScape in the RSA or old school like at all. So them experiencing this game like very blindly has been really cool because they're like having fun and
Yeah, they're taking it
just-
slow. They're
yeah.
not like min-maxing shit, which is
Yeah.
nice.
One of our friends only plays Iron Man on old school, and the other friend that has played RS3 in the past, he plays a GIM, and then the third guy, he's played like a little bit of both, but it's been so long, and he
Mhm.
doesn't actually he didn't actually get into the meat of any
he
of
played for like
either game.
2-ish months, did some very basic
Yeah.
bossing, like nothing really intense.
Yeah. But our first friend, the one who only plays the regular Iron Man account, like he's been having so much fun.
Mhm.
He's been getting pissed off because he lives in like Tornado Valley area, right? So he's been getting like hella tornadoes recently, and he
Wait,
like will send me a DM like once or twice a day and be like, dude, I'm so pissed off. I can't fucking play RuneScape because I have a tornado going through my town. And I'm like, dude, focus
Wait.
on that, man. It's
Yeah,
fine.
don't
It's
die. Just please.
Don't
We
fuck.
need
you as
Stay
the
in the
fifth gym.
cellar.
Yes.
in November?
You can't
is that
die.
like is he in like Eastern US? In
No.
November?
No, yeah, no.
Isn't the tornado area like the Midwest, or am I wrong?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the Eastern
Technically,
Midwest.
Kansas has been like the tornado state for a long
Yes.
time. However,
Okay.
I don't think it's in Kansas anymore. I think it's shifting east, like into Missouri and Illinois and
Interesting.
Yeah.
places like that, and like
Maybe.
Tennessee even.
Hmm.
So
I
I
don't
hope
know.
Tennessee gets hit though. No offense.
Dude, that's how I feel about
What's the
Pennsylvania.
Tennessee shade?
No. I get it. Okay.
What the fuck do you mean?
It's like-
What is this? Is this
Dude,
a fuck
not
Tennessee
about
moment?
the,
Like,
no,
what?
not about Tennessee specifically, but like the feeling of like just the state being. That's how I feel about Pennsylvania. Straight
Mm.
up, I'll say.
Dude, what's wrong with Pittsburgh?
What isn't?
That's Philadelphia, bro. Pittsburgh is
What
fine.
is it?
Dude.
A city? I don't know.
Dude, it's just when so because I spent a vast majority of my life on the East Coast, specifically near the beaches in like the Delaware, Maryland area. So like people from Pennsylvania would always drone in, and none of them know how to drive or like be normal human beings whenever they're out in public. It was so awful.
Is there a
Granted-
specific type of person from Pennsylvania?
Just all of them.
Okay. Well, you passed the test.
I see where you're going with the layup on that one.
Yeah, what the hell? Bro's trying to give me
A little bit of bait.
Bro's trying to throw me in front of the bus so he doesn't get shit on.
Bro
What the F?
is waiting to lay up on Dutch people or something. I
Yeah,
think.
what the fuck?
Like, what
Dude,
the hell?
Their language is not okay. Just saying. Like, have you ever read a sentence in Dutch? Like those tweets that were going around with like all these Dutch words, and then you just see cuck chair, and it's like
That's fake.
the kook and shit.
That's all you need to
That's
know. All you need to know is the
fake.
cuck chair.
Wait, you speak Dutch,
Dude, yes, man. I play RuneScape.
dude?
It's
are
like
you
this guy
talking
doesn't
to Verf,
know,
bro. It's like don't play against Verf and LMS.
Dude, you can't say that.
Dude, I still have that draft waiting to go. This is all it takes is one moment, one error in that guy's career.
One little slip up. One little slip up.
Listen, I got drafts on drafts. I'm not saying they're good, but I got some.
Bro's plotting. Bro's
I
plotting
love-
tweets.
I wrote
Bro's
that draft
winning
like 2
arguments
years
he
ago.
hasn't even been in yet. He's
Yes.
pre-planned. He's
I'm
pre-potting the argument.
Pre-typed.
I'm
Twitter
pre-plotting the drama. We gotta
Bro-
farm it.
Yeah.
Bro's just gonna have
got-
brackets pre-typed and at the end of all his drafts. Just
Use this when this guy fucks up. Boom. Done.
You guys ever just beat the shit out of somebody in the shower? in,
Dude,
like, the
what the
argument?
fuck is this
Yeah,
transition?
somebody's my penis.
In the shop.
What is this
When you mean
transition?
somebody.
Where? What? Hold
Yeah.
on.
No, like no, like,
No. There's no. We're talking about making rebuttal tweets to someone fucking up, and you say, "Have you guys ever beat the shit out of someone?" Out of nowhere.
in the shower specifically.
in the
It'll make
shower.
sense. So like when I'm taking a shower, bro, I'm thinking about arguments that haven't even happened yet, and I'm getting my fucking arsenal ready.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, okay. So like, yeah, you're like, fuck, I should have said that like 2 days ago instead of like,
yeah, stuff
shit.
like that.
Okay, yeah, I do. I absolutely do that. If I have a fucking argument with someone, I'm like thinking like 2 days later, I'm like, fuck, that would have been such a good ass diss, bro. I could have cooked their ass.
That's
Fuck, and I get all pissed off.
That's
You
called
know what?
refle-
You should
that's called
say it
reflection.
afterwards.
That's
yeah,
called
you
Yeah,
should say it
just
afterwards
randomly
too.
send it to him.
Just like at them like 2 days later, like, fuck you, pussy. How about this? It's like when it's already done. When
Oh,
it's already
and forgot
over.
to mention, but
Yeah, I just remembered this. Fuck you. And then
That
See
was
what
just such an offbeat transition. You ever beat the fuck out of
Yeah.
someone in the shower? What?
Yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
way Beandip's brain thinks sometimes. Gets us. to
yeah. So
some
I love the new
unique
Red Bull
parallels.
flavor. Have you guys ever killed someone while on fentanyl before?
Dude,
Is it morally permissible when you're on or off fentanyl?
dude,
Oh,
there's nothing.
Vent check.
Nothing. There, nothing. No vent. I have nothing.
Dude.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of Fent, before we move on, I I had that, like, I started making these shirts that I was gonna drop in I think it was like Halloween or like during October, and I had a bunch of test prints made, and one of them was the fentanyl shirt. But I'm doing like this, so it's basically just like a what's it called? It's like bootleg shirts where like you use like copyrighted fonts like the Facebook logo,
Yeah.
the eBay logo. So I made like a fentanyl shirt, and a lot of people liked it. And I had a friend pre-buy it through this seller that everybody uses called Fourth Wall.
Mhm.
And they blocked all my designs, even though they're strung in a way where they can't be copyrighted. So now they're blocking me from making my unique design. So now I think I have to tweak them. And I was really proud of that shirt, so I feel really bad.
It was a
but
banger shirt.
yeah, and I think I have to change the colors and the shape of the letters, then I think it'll be fine. But I have to make it not look too not like them. So it's kind of interesting because like
Mm.
if you see like Balenciaga, like they did like the Internet Explorer E, but it says ecstasy under it. That's like a pretty popular logo. It's like stuff like that. It works because you're like stretching the logo into something different, but because I don't know what it was. It must have been just they don't want to take the liability of printing it.
Mhm.
And
It
that
could
was
have
just
also
that's
just
just
been like
frustrating.
auto flagged for some reason.
I think it's because I was able to make you can buy samples through it, and I guess they don't check it. And then as soon as I technically sold it through their like web servers, they're like, okay, now let's check it. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then they paid me, but they didn't refund fully for it. So it's like, I don't know. There's too much logistical things that go on with Fourth Wall, but to any creator in the space, generally they're pretty good. They actually do like send replacements and stuff if they misprint or refund pretty often. But
Just
it's
don't
just a
make-
weird
Just don't
logistical
make
thing.
copyrighted shirts and
Yeah,
sell
but
them, I guess.
yeah, but it goes hard though. It goes
Okay,
hard.
but it's
so,
like, yeah, I get it. I don't know. I don't really know what their reasoning other than them being like, it's too close. But
You
yeah.
should host like a, hey, send me your best drawing or spelling or like artistic design of the word fentanyl, and like post it on, send it to the local schools. Be like, so it looks like a kid drew it.
Dude, what is this guy in the fucking local schools, man?
Well, okay, because if you had seen the shirt, it looks like kind of storybook. It kind of looks like
This guy did not understand
like letter blocks. Like the wooden letter blocks. That's kind of what it had some of that vibe to it. Am I right, Oob?
Yeah, you're thinking of like the children's playing blocks.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Wait, that would actually go
Thinking
hard. I'm writing
Think
that
about
down.
children, bro.
Wait, am I a genius?
Dude, I'm not thinking.
No,
about
you're
any
actually
children.
kind of spitting right now because you think like the bears with like the blocks where it has like the letters on it. If it's spelled Fent with a little bear on it, that'd go kind of hard. Creative brains juicing right now.
I know I said
anyways.
that up.
Anyways, drugs. I mean, no. I mean, sorry.
Yeah,
Beandip, what's the hardest drug you've ever done?
Ooh.
A Tums.
Oh, okay. So I actually do have one. I do have one. So I had my tonsils out, and I had hydrocodone or oxycodone. Which one's harder? I think oxy is, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I had oxys, and I took like the max dose I could. Went to sleep. Woke up 30 minutes later, and I was like, "Oh, it's time to take my medicine." Popped the same amount, so I overdosed. Bro, it was crazy. Like, I actually felt crazy. And like,
I was not expecting that at
dude,
all.
I understand
Wow.
why people do stuff like that, because like it was. I told my parents I did it, and I was like, yeah, I just felt kind of weird, but like realistically, like it felt insane.
It's
Was
fucked.
it like euphoric? Like, did you go into like a
Yes.
different mental state? Like,
I
did you
felt
think you were
like
in a different reality?
person. Almost,
Did you feel like you were still like on Earth, or were you like full on
yeah.
tripping? Because
Yeah,
I don't know what that's like.
No, it's not like very hallucinogenic or psychedelic. But I told my parents this. I said I feel like the smartest person in the world. That's how I felt. It was weird, and like.
Did you feel like you were in Limitless? Like you took the Limitless pill and you were Bradley Cooper?
No, because
And then you shaved your hair?
I wasn't like, it wasn't like I was super lucid. It just felt like time was different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, damn, the last 10 minutes has been the longest 6 hours of my life. Type shit. Yeah. No, when I was in high school, I took 2 oxys before going into school on the bus.
Oh, God.
It was the only time I've ever done pills like that. And yeah, it was awful. By 5th period, I couldn't even stay awake. Like, I kept like passing out, and then my teacher would yell at me, and I would get up, and then I would sit there like this, and then she'd catch me slipping again, and then she would yell at me again to the point where I just stand up at the back of the class, and I was falling asleep standing up. And then I got
And the weird
ISS.
part is when sound happens, when you're like high off of something like that, it's like you don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah, it's
And,
like you're permanently in like surround sound, but
Yeah.
with both
Weird.
ears individually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Is it
very
disorienting?
strange. It is.
Yes. When you turn,
Does it make you feel like woozy and like sick or no?
It didn't for me.
Like the spins, like when you get too drunk or when you get too high and you
No.
green out? It's not like that.
Yeah, no.
It feels
Okay.
like you're liquid a little bit too. Like when you're really achy, like it was almost
Yeah.
like you're achy, but you feel good. Like
Interesting.
you're not. Yeah. It's.
It's kind of just like numbness almost. I
I
don't
wouldn't
know.
do
like,
it again though.
No, it's
Not that I
not
did
like
it, but
it's not like fun, I guess, as a recreational thing. Like, yeah, I don't know. I remember like having the feeling of like sounds coming in from all directions, but also like time feels skewed, and like I remember my body feeling super like floaty, I guess. And like having all 3 of those combined, I completely like I just didn't even want to be awake really at that point.
yeah, and sharp sounds
It's
will like
super
jolt you.
overstimming.
You'll have these
Yeah.
like really small moments of clarity where like somebody would say something, you'd be like, huh? And like it feels like you could grab onto it for a second and then you'd lose it.
Yeah.
You'd lock in instantly and then lock out.
Yeah. I don't know how Dave Blunts does it, bro. I just took an X and then another one.
Stupid,
I
man.
don't even know. I don't even know if that guy actually drinks lean because every time it looks like he's drinking the cup, there's nothing in it. He's just like, there's nothing in the there's nothing in the cup. It's
Pinky's
weightless.
out.
Fred's been drinking the same cup for an 8-hour session. What's going on here?
Damn,
He's
this
an
shit
industry
bottomless.
plant.
The bottomless lean is crazy.
Bro found the hack. Bro found the method.
Bro, I'm so dry on that from
Methazine.
his story. The bottomless lean bucket.
Dude, shut up.
That was really bad. I think that's like, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour and 10 minutes already.
Yeah, dude.
That's insane.
Yeah.
We've been yapping.
Okay,
See
can I
how
be on
easy
the
it is
strong?
to you see how easy it is to bullshit with the boys when we
I
all
know.
haven't been together in a minute. Easy.
Real.
That's because I hate you
Real
guys.
shit.
So I really have to go to the
Yeah, you
bathroom.
hate us. What the hell?
So I really, really have to go to the
Dude,
bathroom.
go.
Okay. I'm gonna leave my mic on in case there's any fun noises.
I hate that guy.
Yeah.
Fucking
Let
asshole.
everyone hear you piss. I accidentally did that the other day.
Really?
I joined.
Oops, I
Yeah,
forgot
I
my
This guy
joined
woke-
Discord.
This guy woke up.
I
in the
joined
morning.
Discord. Yeah. Well, morning.
Dude, it was 6 in the
I-
morning.
Oh, was it? Okay, well, morning. Yeah, and I joined Discord like on my phone just while I was getting up and shit. And I forgot to mute, and I just set my phone on my desk and I went to take a piss, which my bathroom is right here. This door.
Yeah.
So like and I got made fun of whenever we got back.
Were you like moaning when you pissed? Were you like,
No, I do that.
We actually have a joke.
Because that'd be funnier.
We have a joke
Yeah.
that we're doing that. You wake up in the morning and you just go,
Yeah. Because
Alright,
one of our
just stretching,
friends was
guys.
like,
Good
it
morning.
started because one of our friends was stretching in call, and he was like, "Ah!" And I was like, yeah, he's not coming. Or someone asked if he was coming or some shit. I was like, no, he just woke up. He's just yawning. It's fine.
so then,
So now we'll all sit there and call and just be like, sorry, just woke up. My bad.
Yeah, I had to stretch
it
real quick.
eventually developed to people screaming at the top of their lungs.
Dude, it's so
Damn.
fucking funny.
Why the fuck did Beandip just send us a selfie while he's in the bathroom?
Dude,
Jeremy, pull that up. We got a live
Pull that
update
up.
from the bathroom for Beandip. Let's put a Vine boom on that. There we
Dude,
go.
is he sitting down?
Okay. I have to say, sit down when I pee, gang.
dude.
It's kind of tag.
Sometimes
I don't
just
do
wanna-
it often.
Sometimes I just
I
want to
don't-
take a load off.
Exactly. It's like I get it. I don't do it every time
No.
because I'm usually about fucking efficiency. Okay, I got fucking games to play. All right. So, usually I'm in and out, but like sometimes, if the if the call is dead, I'm just kind of chilling. Take a few
not gonna-
seconds to myself.
I'm not
as a
gonna
man.
lie, I do it every time, mainly from a cleanliness standpoint.
Really?
Cleanliness.
You don't just
standpoint?
fucking shake that shit and move
What-
on.
You ever
What
have
fuck-
a moment where you just are you make a critical error and you have to clean up?
Dude, okay. Sometimes, okay. Hear me out. Sometimes, I don't know why this happens. If there's any doctors that are watching this, please let me know.
Hmm?
But sometimes, I feel like my shit is like pinched in the middle, and I'll piss, and like 2 streams will come out
That's
in
very
vastly
common.
different directions,
Nah, you're
Very
fucked up. You
common.
should. That's only you.
and it fucks with me, bro.
Okay, no,
it
yeah,
fucks
that's
with
only
me.
you.
Dude.
No, I mean that's what
I
I
don't-
mean. Like, okay, so as I've gotten older, I've realized that like it just becomes more unpredictable, and I've seen a lot of people who just like started to like normalize it on like social media, like those guys who just like are like the buff dudes who are just like, yeah, I'm cleaning my house like for like 8 hours today. It's like always piss when you're sitting down or kneel, and I'm like, I will never kneel in front of the toilet to piss. That's crazy work.
Neil is
but
crazy.
kneeling is
I think-
crazy. But I will sit down when I pee just because like cleanliness standpoint, and yeah, I don't know. It's
How
like
do
who the
you-
fuck cares? I don't fucking care.
I'm like 5'7". I don't think. Maybe I don't know. I've been on my knees in front of a toilet.
I think the
before.
kneeling thing is like
We've all
getting
been
your
there.
dick closer to your toilet so the splash isn't so
Yeah.
aggressive.
I
Dude,
kind
I
of like
stay
the splash.
splashing. I got
though.
a strong stream.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
splash
man.
kind of
Until,
reminds me
until you
that
get
I've heard it too
the
many
fork in the
times.
road. That's not so
Yeah.
strong. Then it's
Yeah,
strong on
then
one
it's like
side.
it's a
Yeah.
strong
I
set of
think
rivers.
I think the splash goes even deeper. It kind of reminds you of who you are, why you're here, that you're real. I think it's an important part of the process.
No, man. It isn't at
Valid.
all.
You know, you should never. I never let anyone hear the ass end of any of my pisses. That's when a man's the most vulnerable. Is when his stream starts to get a little weaker.
I know when I'm using
True.
a public restroom and I'm like going, number 2, as they say, I'm always like, somebody can walk right in there and kill me, and there's nothing I can do about it.
That's true.
Dude,
Have you guys ever
sometime-
been pee shy?
Not shy?
Yeah, I'm pee shy in public.
Okay,
all the time.
wait.
I will if
Yeah.
I have to use a stall in public. I always pee on the sides. I kind of do that anyways, I guess. But I try to piss as quietly as possible so people don't hear my stream.
Like you're not even there. Like ninja
There's
pee.
times where I
Yeah.
will like enter a bathroom before or after someone's already started pissing, but I'll be done before them. So I'll just sit there with my dick out and wait because I'm like, I don't really want to be like the guy who's only in here for a second.
Dude,
You're such a good guy.
I don't want this guy fucking thinking I got weak piss, dude.
Yeah.
I piss hella all the time, a lot. Okay.
I used to get
Dude.
pee shy when I was like in like middle school or something, but at some point I'm like, fuck it. It's just a part of being a human.
Yeah, I had it really bad when I was a kid. I might have told this story on the podcast before, but we went to go see a movie with my dad, and I held my pee in so long that like I literally felt in my kidneys and I could like barely walk. But I was like, I can't pee in the bathroom. And then I learned from that moment on that I permanently damaged my kidneys, and I will be in the public bathrooms now. So.
You permanently
Yeah.
damage your kidneys?
I mean, I think I definitely have
no-
to pee more often now, but I think that's also a part of getting older.
According to
If you-
WebMD.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
checked WebMD, and I probably also have cancer. So.
You have kidney cancer, kidney failure, kidney rupture, and also lung cancer.
Kidney beans.
Shit.
Yeah.
Kidney beans.
Guys, for dinner tonight, I'm throwing in some black beans in the pan and eating it with rice.
Nice, man.
So
Mm.
it's actually not a meme. I love beans. I really
Yeah?
do like them.
Beans
They're
go
so
hard.
I'll eat a
I
black
don't like
bean
beans
burger.
at all. I don't know what it is.
I'm not even a vegetarian, and I'll eat a black bean burger. But it feels like stolen valor a bit, or like, you know what I'm saying?
With what?
With what?
I know
But it's
exactly
not a
what you're
burger?
saying.
Because you're not a vegetarian, so if you're not
Yeah.
eating
Okay,
real
mister.
meat,
I
like-
wear the Vietnam War veteran hat.
I don't
Guys,
know
this
anything
guy's-
about stolen valor.
This guy's served.
Two tours.
I was there.
two
Two
tours,
tours in
two
Vietnam.
tours and
I
a rack
love-
of ribs.
Just to say, I love vegetarians.
Rack of ribs. How's it going?
I
It's a
love
banger.
vegetarians. Shout out all the vegetarians out there. Fuck you, vegans. I hate you guys.
Dude, what the hell?
It's
Okay. what the hell
it's
just
like-
happened?
I just think being a vegan is like literally the worst thing you could do in life.
Why?
Why? Because
Yeah,
here's
What's your
why.
reasoning?
Here's why. Because I've never met a vegan. They'll be like, "Oh, don't kill the cow. It's so cute." And I'm like, "All right, what about this cockroach? Should I kill this thing? Get it away from me!" Like, what? What about animal life? What about species that aren't cute animals? I swear, vegans only want to protect the cute animals. For a majority of them, of course. There's
I
always
think
the
to prove
outliers.
them wrong, you should eat the cockroach in front of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find a
assert-
cockroach. I'm
assert
gonna go to
your
Blue
dominance.
Owl's house. I'm gonna go to Blue Owl's house and find a cockroach. And then eat it
Blue
in
Owl,
front of them.
Kai Cenat, get the rat
Cenat
too.
burger.
Bug it. Kai Cenat burger, chicken Big Mac, free ad.
Yeah,
Mm.
hashtag sponsor.
By the way, I'm just kidding. I don't have a problem with vegans. But why do vegans only care about the cute animals? Comment below if you want ugly animals to die.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
'Cause it's like
I will say like there is a thing with like vegan. Did you just raise your hand to agree? That recently. I don't know. Like I'm obviously a bigger guy. I've been a big guy all my life, and like you think of these things like like I could like convert into like this to like eat healthier or whatever, and it's not always the right mentality to have because in reality it's all just everything in moderation and just learning how to do portion control. But I always think like I wonder if I would like function better on a different diet just to try it. So I'll try anything once. I haven't tried vegetarianism, pescatarianism, veganism,
Libertarianism.
libertarianism.
Dude,
Libertarianism's cringe.
I'll never ever try. Fuck, what's the keto? I'll never try keto ever again.
Keto is hard.
I did it successfully for about 2 months, but I was working a very physical job. And I didn't know anything. So I was just eating my regular fucking keto shit, which is next to nothing.
Having no carbs in your body on a physically demanding job is crazy.
Yeah, and it was super fucking hot one day. So it was like towards the end of the day, and it was like a fucking 10-hour, 11-hour shift. And I passed out. I started throwing up, and then I passed out in the truck.
Well, technically, on the keto diet, you transition to burning ketones instead of fat, so technically it should be more efficient if you're doing physical labor. So probably might have been an imbalance in something else, actually.
Maybe. Actually,
you guys think I made that up, or
a
am I being
fucking nerd.
serious?
I mean, you could be, but are you a dietitian?
Okay, yeah, but like,
because like I'm probably wrong too. Because I don't know. Because like obviously carbs is where like most of your energy comes from in terms of like things you consume. So I just don't know when you're in a state of ketosis. Like obviously it goes towards you're killing the fat in your body instead of using the carbs for the glycogen.
oh, doesn't Bodhi do the keto diet or?
He swaps a lot. Like as far as I know, he's like the chicken, rice, broccoli guy, and he can just eat the same thing every day. But
well, I was making a joke that British people do ket, but okay.
Oh. The keto diet? That would have been... Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not very
Isn't the
smart. to
Cat
pick that up.
lad!
Boo! Boo!
Boo!
Isn't Keto the bat in the fight caves or?
Probably.
Okay. Moving forward.
I got so many hit.
I don't fucking know. I'm not
Forward.
Spine Wielder from the fucking OSRS Wiki. I don't know that shit.
Spine Wielder? Is that his real
European
name?
guy?
Is that the wiki guy?
Yeah, I think so. Every time, like, I went to go see if, because you know how, like, on the regular wiki, you can, like, change stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the redirects?
Yeah, so, like obviously, it'll put your IP in, but you can, like, change stuff and, like, add whatever. So I was just looking through, like, who is, like, the most commonly attributed person, and it's always Spine Wielder. So
Yeah, that guy
I just assume
loves
he's
to
European.
fucking Update that
Dude,
shit.
I added something to the
No,
wiki
dude, the
recently.
Spine Wielder thing is the fucking the armor, the ranged armor from Premonic.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Spines.
Yeah.
Is that a joke or is that real?
No, it's real.
Spiny helm? You know the spiny
Oh,
helm?
because Alex
No,
was
that's from
laughing,
the
so I thought it was a
Slayer
joke.
Master.
Dude,
I
I
don't
thought
know,
he was
bro.
joking about the fucking spined armor, dude.
No, it's real. It's,
Interesting.
yeah, man.
All right, guys. Well, wow.
It's about that time.
yeah, yeah. I think it's about that
Beandip
time.
had to
I
shut
have
it
go to-
down after he talked about too much
Jeez.
RuneScape, so.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Again? Damn, bro.
Yes.
Dude, this guy just
All right, fucking go ahead, man. Fucking
This guy's
sign it off,
pooping on
buddy.
company hours,
All right,
bro.
guys. You guys lead it out for me. Put a picture. I sent a picture in chatting. Put that picture in my box right here. I'll be right back.
I already...
Dude.
Okay, we'll put it in again. More
Dude,
work
no
for
way,
the editor.
No way
Thanks.
this guy is leaving. No way
leaving
this
during
guy's
the
leaving.
outro.
Yeah. He should have at least fucking done the outro.
Guys,
Fucking what
do
an
not follow
asshole.
that guy. Do not subscribe to him on Twitch. Do not support him, but you can support us because we're here and we're here for you. So
Hell
thank
yeah.
you for watching. We love you. Follow us on all our socials. Consider subscribing to the podcast if you made it this far.
Mhm.
And my name is Jeff.
I can't get any closer to my camera. Bye, guys.
I just mogged him.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Check out last week's podcast.
I love you.
Holy fuck. Sorry about that, guys. Guys? What the fuck? I got my gloves on, bro.